So, Ray, what are the most important lessons that you want to be able to pass on to aspiring musicians, jazz musicians who really want to become professional?
That's a great question. The most important lesson is that this music that we play has a great history. And I was just sharing this with some young folks the other day. I said, yeah, you can go forward. You can go forward from where you are and with the information that you have right now that you've gotten, and you can go forward. But if you don't look back, you'll never know where you're coming from. You will never know where you're coming. There are so many young people that have some information. They're talented. And what I mean by information, yeah, they've heard a couple of recordings. They've studied some things, and they're very talented, and they could definitely move forward with the nominal talent that they have. And it might be a lot of talent. It might be actually very impressive. But if you don't take that time to look back and say, what is the history of this music? Who played this music before? And I'm talking about, I don't care what the genre is. You can't be a rock, and you can't try to put a rock band together right now and not even ask yourself, well, who's Jimi Hendrix? Who's Janis Joplin?
Do a lot of people want to get away without knowing sight reading,
No,
without history?
No. That's the other side of the story. Just study. You cannot get around the basic principles of music. You got to learn. It'll only help you out. Yeah, there were a couple of great stars in jazz, for instance, that never really sight read all that well, and they played by ear. But that's the exception. Just once in a while, are you going to get somebody like Errol Garner, for instance, played completely by ear, and Chet Baker played chord progressions. Stan Getz played by ear as well. They could read music, but they soloed by ear. They played it at a very sophisticated level.
So it's not going to inhibit your creativity to learn the basics.
No, it won't. It's important. I'm sorry. You have to learn. You have to learn. It's like building a house. You can't sit there and go, well, I'm going to put it together without having some kind of an idea of digging the trenches, putting some concrete, creating a foundation. So I would always say, don't fool yourself. There's always more to learn.
And then you also do it, be on time.
Be on time. Don't create a scene. Don't share. People don't really want to hear what your opinions are in the beginning. Just show up and do the job.
Okay. Ray Vega, thanks a lot.